Welcome to the Sonoma County Library's Basic Book Repair video series. The series is available on the library's YouTube page with links to the other videos and to the written instructions that accompany the videos, available by clicking on the Show More tab, and also are located under the Collection Services tab on the staff intranet. These instructions offer step-by-step details for each technique, a list of the supplies, products, and tools, and features best practices and helpful tips. Also located under the Collection Services tab, under the Cataloging section, is the Book Mending Guidelines. Please review these guidelines before getting started. Let's do it. You will need some books that have been set aside for mending, a writing instrument, and mending form number 621. Although most of the books that are set aside for mending have some form of slip, needs mending, loose pages, spine, and one, that's my favorite, and okay. And this is our old mending form, which we no longer use. So make sure you have the one that's dated 1/18/2018. So after you've applied the book mending guidelines and you have the books that are good candidates for repair, then using the form number 621, you want to determine the type of repairs needed and mark the mending form appropriately. It's best to remove the Mylar cover prior to determining the types of repairs needed. 99% of the time, the Mylar cover on the hardback books needs replacing prior to completing the repairs. After removing the Mylar covers, and please see video number 2 for instructions on removing and attaching Mylar covers, answer the following questions. Does the barcode need replacing? In these instances, these are the old paper barcodes, and we would want to replace these. So yes, on these two books, definitely going to want to replace the barcodes. Now these are a little bit different. On this one, someone put a plastic barcode over this, but you're still going to want to remove it, and it's easily removed. This is another instance of barcodes that we used to use. These really wear out over time, so we generally suggest replacing this style of barcode. And they're easy to remove, and also this one is a bit crooked. So yes, I would replace that one. So the other thing that you're going to look for is the RFID tag. Is that in a good location? Is there any damage? In this instance, as you can see from this book, the RFID tag will need to be replaced. So that's the first thing to do, is look at the barcode, look at the RFID tag. Do they need to be replaced? Then the next thing that you're looking for is, does the spine label or the pocket label need to be replaced? So in this case, that's the old spine label that doesn't have the full author's name. So you're going to want to replace that. Nice pocket label, but this one doesn't have a pocket label or bib label. Neither does this one or that one. So you're going to want to get a fresh set of labels, So you're going to visit the staff intranet, and under the quick links, fill out a cataloging request for new labels. You're going to want to replace the barcode on certain books and the RFID, and please do that and re-encode. So the next thing that you're going to do is fill out your mending form. So you're going to know if it needs Mylar replaced. The next thing is the book a paperback? In this case, this is a paperback, but it's one of a kind. It's out of print, according to the slip, and if they can fix it, it would be great. So yes, so this is something that you're going to want to put the easy cover on, and that will be in another video series of how to put on easy covers. The next thing you're going to be looking for is the book jacket. So the first thing to look for on the book is the book jacket. In this case, you can see this is really frayed up here and down here, and that really needs to be replaced. The whole point of Mylar covers is that they are tight, strong, they protect the book. But if the book jacket is in any way frayed or breaking, you're just going to have to keep replacing the Mylar, because the Mylar will keep tearing. So we're going to want to trim the top and the bottom of the book jacket, and this is what it would look like after that was done. And we will be showing you that technique. So as you can see, the whole entire thing has been trimmed and replaced and looks beautiful, judging a book by its cover. Now the other thing is, oftentimes with some of the books, when you're removing the Mylar or working with the book, a lot of times the spine label can pull and tear, especially on the older books. So one of the things we have here is color and graphics. So with the color and graphics, sometimes it's just handy to have a black marker or maybe some construction paper that you can affix underneath wherever something's missing, or color it in, you know, get creative. This particular person, actually, if you can see, put all the colored pencils in here, but that's pretty advanced. But again, this is an example of fixing the book jacket. Now, if the entire book jacket needs to be replaced, in this instance, you know, there's just too much work that would need to be done to this book to make it usable. So what we will do is actually replace the entire book jacket. And that is very advanced, and if you have something like that, you can send it here to HQ and we will do it. But as we do more and more of these series, we will get advanced. Now this book, again, another book that's out of print. As you can see, it's just horrible. Got all kinds of damage. So we're going to replace the entire book jacket, and we're going to actually create a whole new one. Got a spine label that we're going to put on. So this is the kind of things we do here at HQ, but that doesn't mean that you can't learn how to do it as well. So the next thing you're going to be looking for on a book is, what do the corners look like? And as you can see, this is just terrible. Fraying, top, bottom. So those are the corners. So you'd mark down that the corners need to be replaced. So corners, both top and bottom, need to be replaced. And I prefer cloth corners, and they can be ordered through our supplies. The other thing is wings. These are the wings. So on a book like this, it's gonna probably need to be rehinged as well, so, or glued. So we'll be putting on wings, if you can see, to protect that. These are called the cover boards. Okay. Now, hinging books. Where is my hinge book? Where is that one? Aha! Now, as you can see, this book needs to be completely hinged in. So there is a section here for a different variety of hinging. In this case, this needs a full front back hinge using binder tape. Sometimes it's still connected here and we'll do a half hinge. And then most of the time we can just simply glue the joints. If you can see, a little bit of glue goes a long way. Then we're going to look at if there's a page that's loose, we'd want to tip that in, and then cuts and tears. I didn't grab a book. Cuts and tears. We're going to show you how to fix certain pages with cuts and tears using a variety of tapes, and then erasing pencil stains, removing stickers, hydrating dog ears. So very important. On a book that has dog ears, as you can see, there's quite a few dog ears here, and in this case, some pretty deep ones. Do not ever undo dog ears. Just leave them be. There's a quick, easy fix for them, because if you try to undo them, what needs to happen with dog ears is once you've flipped over a page, you've sort of broken the paper, so it gets dried out. So we will hydrate those. And then lastly is we will sandpaper the edges. So we often sandpaper, and that just removes it and makes it look as good as new. And then finally, we have a really wonderful product. Hard to see, but there's a lot of dirt and stains on this particular book, so we'll want to use some book cleaner on that. Well, thank you for checking in with us. That is the basics of what's coming next, and we look forward to working with you.